Mike Gill, State of Corruption. If you don't mind, I thought I'd have you wait with me for a little while. What you're seeing is me sitting in my car, waiting on an appointment. A meeting. You see, these meetings happen at night, some parking lot. You're looking at the back left-hand corner. Again, I'm a couple hours early. Maybe even a little earlier than that. See who comes, see who goes. I'm going to put the phone down and talk to you, because I don't know who's watching me. See, this is really the life of a whistleblower. And to all the whistleblowers out there, you know the truth I'm speaking about. You see, I don't know if the person I'm going to meet is not going to put a bullet in my head. The timing's right. Meaning I have their backs against the wall. And those are the kinds of things that happen when people get desperate. And they are desperate. Which is why they use a whistleblower plan to impeach our president. You know how obscene that is? These are the same people killing whistleblowers. You get it? That's the real life. Look out this window with me, not knowing what these hours are going to bring. That's a whistleblower. Ask Seth Rich. Oh no, he's dead. Julian Assange living in embassies and now in jail? That's a whistleblower. Snowden living out in the country, and to the thousands of other whistleblowers, no one will ever know your name. Thank you. And I know where you come from. And I know your pain. Because you see, they isolate you. Cut communications. You notice my videos at times were getting 4, 5 million views. Now when you see this, we'll get a couple hundred, few hundred. With the hope that somebody gives it to somebody that'll take action, that'll inspire people. At least one day it'll be held as evidence, these videos. Because I just didn't tell you what was going on. I showed you the evidence. I showed you me bringing it to the FBI. I exposed this corruption. The same corruption that's trying to get the president impeached. You get it? This is a plan I interrupted. They were going to impeach the president. Clinton was going to come in, and Shaheen was going to be the VP. They have money from industries that they're protecting, such as pharmaceuticals, insurers, drug cartels. Why do you think Bill Shaheen was the leading fundraiser in the country for Clinton? He's a money machine. That's what gets you elected. You talk about the deep state. I told you it was a network of corruption for years. They called it the deep state. To all those whistleblowers out there, you ready? Here's a little trivia contest. Out of all the whistleblowers who have been murdered, and there's been many, name one person that went to jail for killing a whistleblower. Because I can't. That's what corruption looks like. That's the life of a whistleblower. And that's the obscenity of them trying to take out a president. And Mr. President, I told you, you have this information, you have this evidence, you got it through Durham, and you got it through Barr. I told you they were going to do this. Your IRS, they're going to extort you. And if they miss this shot, they're going to try to take you out with the IRS. I have the head of the criminal division on the IRS on tape on corruption and moles. I have them running fake accountants, intercepting mail. We have them, Mr. President. I'm giving you the evidence. We'll take out the largest drug cartel in this country that fuels politicians, that are the deep state. We'll take them all out. When you shook hands with Governor Sununu, who's Republican, by the way, so for those people out there who think I play politics, wake up. Now listen, Sununu ran the banking commission that launders the money for the cartel. He's one of them. When you shook his hand, you gave them a green light. Days later, they broke into my home looking for me to murder me. I have the text message of an informant of the FBI. So there's no doubt about it. In fact, it goes on to say, hurt him real bad before. Now, I'll post those because those are evidence, and that's evidence that Durham, you, and the FBI will also receive. Don't forget, that informant works for the FBI. They can give us this information. I go on to tell you that from the banking department, we would have got the drug cartel's banks. You would have got the corruption in the AG's office. And what I'm telling you is the corruption in every one of our states. It works exactly the same way. And then these deep state corrupt politicians go to Washington. Right. Congressmen, senators. And then it involves the FBI that protects this all. What it is deep state, all that. It's corruption. It's the work of evil people. We have a chance here, right now. Mr. President, I am your whistleblower. I can give you inside the deep state. I can get you their financing. I can show you the treason of the FBI with evidence that is undeniable, and they will not deny it. You can see that I have a $50 million settlement offer from the IRS and the deep state. Signed. Now, Mr. President, I am at service to you and to this country. But you have to contact me now. You have to secure the rest of this evidence. They have taken over my properties. They have seized the computers and witness lists, evidence lists of all informants, that was the purpose, and that was the green light. Now you understand the importance now? A lot of these informants worked inside the cartel, worked in their banks, worked in their business, and now you've just exposed them all. That was the Sununu handshake. You get it? That was the green light, also on my life. So you're going to have to act now. Because if you would have acted before, we'd have had these bastards in jail already. I am telling you, I have people who want to make deals. And the FBI and DOJ know this is true. All right. I'm getting a little loud, and I can't do that in this car. Mike Gill, State of Corruption.